Since COP21, Caisse des Dépôts has strived to develop an ambitious climate policy to support the transition of the real economy for both companies and territories by fostering low-carbon, energy-efficient and climate-resilient models. Nevertheless, as underlined by the last IPCC report, transformation is not happening at the necessary scale to ensure a successful outcome. In order to safeguard ecosystems and limit the impact of climate change, temperature limitation must be curbed down to 1.5 degrees, which means achieving carbon neutrality by 2050 at the latest. The time frame for successful action is closing. Because time and scale are of the essence, we must step up cooperation between all willing financial stakeholders. This alliance will be a forum for technical support and coordination between private sector finance, public funds, and climate experts. The financial sector is a key enabler and holds a specific responsibility in supporting companies and local authorities in their transition to a pathway that limits warming below 2 degrees and preferably 1.5 degrees as set by the Paris Agreement. As a public entity with a general interest mission, Caisse des Dépôts would rightly be held accountable should we fail to use our full leveraging capacity to mitigate climate change. That is why alignment with the Paris Agreement is a key and lasting strategic goal for the Group, making it a very easy decision for me to commit to a scientific target that implies both immediate action but also extends far beyond our professional lifetimes. The commitment to carbon neutrality by 2050 might appear as wishful thinking and as targets that's too far ahead to tackle effectively the challenges that are already facing. To make sure that this target sets a reliable course of action in redirecting our asset allocation and shareholders' dialogue, we must rely on a bulletproof methodology and quantifiable targets with the adequate governance to monitor the implementation of these milestones. The first step to take, according to me, is to work on a common methodology of alignment. Available methodologies are still evolving as we speak. Currently, they only cover some sectors. Investors are still struggling to find appropriate methods on some asset classes like sovereign bonds or covered bonds. Aggregation issues between asset classes must yet be solved. We eagerly look forward to contributing to the Alliance's ongoing reflections to stabilize a first set of methodologies. And we will then set ambitious targets for the milestones, combining commitments to the companies where we have invested in and divestment if needed. CDC has already taken bold commitments to reduce its sensitivity to climate change. As an example, our decision to leave the thermal coal sector secured us against the sharp drop of coal companies on the world stock market.